Hi guys, and welcome to the Ace Tanker for the T25-2. Yes, recently I decided to start up after a break of about a year. I decided to start up the American TD lines again, so I'm playing the T25-2 and the T25AT. I don't have very good crews in these tanks. One of the main reasons I wasn't playing the American TDs was I just didn't have TD crews. But with the T28 heavy tank concept being added to the game, it means I can train up crews twice as quickly now. So I decided to start going up the American TD lines again. T25-2, this is my second game in the tank after deciding to play it. My crew aren't very good. I think they're about 90%. And I don't have sixth sense or skills, obviously. But this tank kind of gets a bad rep. I wasn't looking forward to playing this tank because a lot of people say, or I've read a lot about this tank, a lot of people reckon it's a downgrade from the Hellcat. To be honest, I haven't found that. I've played quite a few games in it by now, but this is my second one in the tank. I think the tank is quite good. I think the tank is okay. I think it gets a bad rep because... Oh, bad shot there. Tried to track the T-34-3 and misjudged that one. The gun. I think the tank gets a lot of hate because of the gun. Again, missing a shot in the lower glacis. IS-3 moving across. And that reload, probably down to my crew. I missed the reload there, but you only get 170 millimeters of penetration with 240 alpha damage on the final gun. And I think a lot of people don't like it for that reason. Also, it's less maneuverable. It's not as fast as, for example, the Hellcat. So maybe a lot of people dislike it as well. But to be honest, I'm enjoying it. I don't think I've had very many bad games on this tank. Although on my last stream I did get one hit killed by Artie in one of them. But yeah, I think the gun is okay if you've got side shots, you've got rear shots. You do need to have a little bit of penetration, or a little bit of premium ammo loaded to give you extra penetration in higher tier games. But what this tank does have is surprisingly good turret armor, and very, very, very good gun depression, as you can see. So when you're using it as a hill warrior, I think it's very, very good. It's got a very small turret, it's hard to hit, it's got great gun depression, and the turret armor is quite good. So you can move up, you can use its gun depression. We're in a tier 9 game here, so I'm shooting mainly tier 8s and tier 9s. But we're already up to 1300 damage just using the gun depression, playing the tank to its strengths. And you've got more than enough penetration to go through the sides of American tanks, even when they try to angle or side scrape. So set that guy on fire a second time, get the kill, fail to get the gun depression there. T-33 comes up, and my reload, yeah, I think if I had a better crew in this, my reload would have been better. I might have been able to get more damage out of the game. But yeah, we're at tier 7 here, I'm bottom tier in a tier 9 game, so I'm going to be earning a lot more XP and credits due to the fact I'm shooting higher tier tanks. And even though the penetration on the gun is looked down on, I still think it's okay. Now maybe it's just so long since I've played the Hellcat, but I really, really don't dislike this tank. In fact, from the few games I've played in this tank so far, call me crazy, but I'm actually thinking about keeping it when I'm done with it. But this Lava, he's suffering with his gun depression. He's got 8 degrees of gun depression, but he decides to go for it. I don't really want to go for it. There's a T30, T34, or T34-3. There's a Lorraine around the corner somewhere. There's an AMX 5100. Or hang on, it's a 5100, not a Lorraine. I'm seeing things here. But yeah, we can move up, get another shot in. Fail to track the 5100. But the Lava is gone for it, and I can't get shots around. I don't want to get shot by the 5100. There's an Indian Panzer on the corner, so as much as I'd love to have gone and supported that Indian Panzer, just too many enemy tanks here. So he kind of suicides, and I'm left pretty much alone here with just a Panther 2. So T-30's advancing, trying to get shots underneath the wreck of the Lava. T-30 is a one-hit kill, but just need to pin him. And I'm not using my usual position. You've seen me play a couple of games on this map recently. But Artie's in play, which is why I'm not actually using my usual position. And again, that reload, just a little bit too slow to get a shot in on the T30. I finally got penned by the Indian Panzer, so I mean the turret is not invincible, but it's actually quite good. It is pretty good, turret armor wise. So he penned me right on the very, very top of my tank, which is quite surprising. Normally they would bounce. But here we go, I auto-aim using the amazing gun depression just to poke up, get a shot in. I just find sometimes when you auto-aim, the gun depression is a little bit better than sniper mode. But Indian Panzer pays the price. Things are looking a little bit more comfortable. The score is 6-5. Could go either way. And oh, he's coming again, and I can't get the shot. No. Alright, well the 5100's dead. Again, that relieves some pressure. Our tanks are now pushing down the one line. They've won the one line. We've got two tanks capping, putting pressure on cap. And I back away. As I say, I'm at tier 7 here. And that T30, I'm not quite sure what gun he's using, but he could one-hit kill me. But the T30 decides to go do something about cap. Pays the price. And this is where I make a mistake. You see, I believe that the Conqueror is focused on the tanks in front of him. And I see a T37 down here. So I'm on 2.6k damage, just the one kill. But I reckon if I get a decent roll, I can kill this T37. And as I say, I think the Conqueror is focused on the tanks in front of him, but unfortunately that's not to be. And this is where the speed and maneuverability of the tank aren't great, because the Conqueror decides to come for me. And I have no idea why he's spamming gold as top tier, but he kills my driver and the tank is just not fast enough. And he takes me out. Thankfully, my team go on to finish the game, win the game, but yeah, I thought it was an okay game, but then again, I didn't give enough credit, just the fact I was shooting higher tier tanks. So I was kind of surprised when this popped up. I really didn't think it was an ace tanker game, and I was a little bit angry for myself for making that mistake, moving down, thinking that the Conqueror was going to stay engaged with the tanks and to his front. I didn't expect him to come back and kill me. I was a little bit annoyed with myself, didn't think it was going to be an ace, but as I say, this popped up, and I was shooting mainly tier 8s and tier 9s there, so yep, got a lot of XP as a result. So finished top on XP with 1345, 2645 damage done, 1 kill, and it wasn't a perfect game. I made a big mistake at the end, but we fired 18, hit 14, pen 9, so yeah, the gun's penetration, especially when you get into tier 9 games, not fantastic, but I think it's workable, I think it's good enough, and yeah, you can always use some premium ammo if you absolutely have to. Damage 7, destroyed 1, did almost 1,000 assistance damage, earned 33.6k credits on a premium account. Was second ever game in the tank, so 2,000 XP on a ×3 left me on 6,253. T25-2, I think I've played about 10 games on the tank now, and I actually quite like it. As I say, I'm probably actually going to keep it. It's a very, very good hill warrior, and if you know where to aim, if you can aim and hit weak spots, then I think the tank is actually a lot better than people give it credit for. So I'm going to give away another Steam key. Leave a comment anyway, but if you want a chance of winning another game on Steam, when you're making your comment, please include the phrase, I don't know, unicorn? There you go, unicorn, Scotland's national animal. Yeah, if you want a chance to win a Steam key, say unicorn somewhere in your comment, and I'll put you into the draw to win a game. I've no idea what game it's going to be because I have quite a few spare keys, but I'm sure it's going to be quite good. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.